Hello and welcome to this color case instructional video. My name is Ryan and today I'm going to show you how to change the handles and latches on your Pelican 1535 Air carry-on case so that you can go from something that looks like this to something that looks like this. Alright, so today we're working with the 1535 case in electric blue from Color Case. Now this is a set of yellow handles and latches, and this, if you order from our website, this is how it's going to come. You're going to get a box like this with a bag inside, and this is going to have all your handles and latches. And it's also going to come with new pins, and so we're going to open this up and I'll show you exactly what's included. And so here on the 1535, this is going to come with your large front handle. It's going to come with 2 push button latches, and it's going to come with your top handle as well. Now this package is going to include all new pins, so when you punch these pins out, they might be just fine, but we always include extra pins just in case, so you can put brand new pins in with your new handles and latches. So all the handles and latches that we sell at Color Case are genuine Pelican parts. They're made in the same factory in Torrance, California as the Pelican cases, so these are guaranteed to fit on your 1535 Air case. All right, so today the tools that we're going to be using to customize this case are just going to be a hammer. Now we like to use one of these with a soft head on it, just in case you happen to nick the case, it's not going to damage it. We also use a nail set, and you can get these at any hardware store. They're cheap, they're easy to find. We're going to use a drift punch. Now this is good for hitting the pins back in, and we're also going to use a set of pliers. These are some needle nose pliers. These are going to help with getting the pins out. All right, so today we're actually going to be using Color Case's new pin punch and drift punch that we actually sell on our website. You're going to be able to add these to the cart with your handle and latch set, and this is just going to make it easy for you to do your own DIY change out at home without having to go to the hardware store. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is take our hammer and our pin punch, and we're going to knock those pins out. But before we do, we want to take a look at the case and just make sure that we can identify the correct direction to actually hit those pins. So on the top handle, generally speaking, you're going to want to come from the outside in, and you'll be able to tell because one of the sides of the pin is going to have barbs on it, and you want that side to come out. So you want to hit from the clean side, which is going to look like this. So on the latches, you really want to look for the side that has a bit of a depression in it. The side with the barb on it is going to be flush with the case. So you want to hit from the side that is not flush. Lastly, for the large handle, it's the same concept. The pins have a barb on one end. You're going to be able to see that whenever you look at both sides. So in this case, we're going to use this side and we're going to punch down. And then because of the way this handle was installed, we're actually going to punch up. So generally speaking, on Pelican cases, they're usually going to come the same way, but I don't want to say that they're all going to be exactly the same. There can be some variance. So you really just want to look and confirm before you go ahead and start punching those out. Okay, so now that we've determined the direction that we need to hit, so we're going to hit from the smooth tapered end and just give this a strong tap. That's going to come right out. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Strong tap, and that one came right out. All right, so moving on to the latches. On this 1535 case, we're just going to do the same exact thing. We're going to set our punch in there, and then we're going to give a strong tap. Same thing for the bottom one. Just going to give a strong tap. So now that we have those pins loosened up, I'm just going to flip this over, and we're going to come in with our pliers, grab these, and pull that out. All right, so lastly, to get this large handle out, I'm just going to give it a tap from this side. That one comes right out. And do the same thing from this side. So now we have all of our old handles and latches ready to come off. And now we can put the new ones on. All right, so we have our fully disassembled case here. Now I'm just going to take these new yellow latches and I'm just going to put these in place down just to keep the shell of the case together. And then we'll go ahead and start with this top handle. Just going to take your top handle and put it right back in where it came from. All right, so we have our small top handle pins here, and you want these to go back into the handle exactly the way that they came out. So in this case, these barbed or knurled ends are going to go on the middle, and especially for this 1535, you always want it to go in this way. With other cases, it doesn't really matter so much, but because of the thin ribs on this 1535 for the top handle, you can actually damage the case by putting it in the other way. So you want to make sure that these go back in from the inside out. So barbed end is going to go on the inside, and then we're going to hit from the inside towards the outside. All right, so now I'm gonna take the hammer and the nylon drift punch, and I'm just gonna hit straight down on it. Do the same thing on this side, and that's our top handle. So moving on to our latches. Again, we wanna put the pins back in the exact same way they came out. So I'm gonna flip this over, and then we're gonna take our new pins that came with the set. So these are brand new pins. We're just gonna put those in with our hands, just like that. I'm gonna take the hammer and our nylon drift punch, and now I'm just gonna give this a good tap. Same thing on the bottom, and there you go. So lastly, we have our large handle, and so I'm just gonna set the case up like this. We're gonna slide this in. So what I'm gonna do is put them back in the same exact way they came out, with this knurled or barbed end on the inside. Finally, we're gonna take the hammer and drift punch again, and we're just gonna line this up. This is probably gonna take a couple good taps, especially with a brand new handle. Do the same thing on this side. All right, so that is how you change the handles and latches on your Pelican 1535 Air case. If you'd like to get a set of these handles and latches, you can head to colorcase.com, pick up a set like this. Again, we also have our brand new tools that'll help you install these. And again, these are all Pelican genuine products. The cases are designed to be field replaceable. That means that if you break a handle or a latch, that you can just replace it. You don't have to get rid of the whole case. So these will not void the warranty on your case. This is the Pelican approved method of replacing these handles and latches. And it's gonna be a really quick and simple way to customize your case and make it look uniquely you. Thanks so much for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one.